lipstick on a pig. That's what
So
we
that's
call it in real estate.
the other
Be
crazy thing.
careful.
I inspected a big church down in Allegheny Avenue, and I was very it's at the top of the steeple, and there's a 200 feet. I was at the top of the steeple. It's all made out of wood, and I saw termite damage up there. And by the time I
Wow.
came all the way down, I traced it all the way down to the basement, and the whole basement was ate up with termites, all of it.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
so
Uh,
termites work. They're not religious, so that's one thing. But anyway, they work that hard. They from the basement to 200 feet up in the air.
Wow.
Termites. Eh.
I just had an investor. He bought a house out here in North Carolina, and he sent someone in to look at it and everything. He wanted to flip the house, and they didn't get a termite inspection. And when they opened up the walls and opened everything up, he said they ate through everything. They ate
Yeah.
through the beams, and he's like, I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, they just ate through everything. So
Sound
that's
like
another thing you want to make sure
yeah.
you check for termite inspection, radon inspection, and your basic inspection.
The other thing I want to add too, like if you're going into a house, right? If you're looking and you smell like a musty smell in the basement, but you really love the house, and that's the only thing that's kind of bothering you. You might want to just elect for an air quality test for a mold test. So it could be toxic mold down in your basement. Who knows? It could be Stachybotrys. My mold test will tell you what kind of uh, uh, mold spores are in your house, and it'll also tell you what kind of effect it does to your body. So it's important that if you smell something funny, just you might want to think about an air quality test. It's called.
Air quality test. So yeah, I have a few things I want to touch on too. We still have more time.
Yeah.
What are the dangers of mold? What effect does it have on your health if you do
Okay.
have
So
mold in your home?
here's this famous story that I was told when I was like in my mold class back in 2005. There was a class for that back then. But anyway, there was a story of Ed McMahon. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ed McMahon, Johnny Carson back
Yes.
in those days. So anyway, Ed McMahon, famous announcer for Johnny Carson. He he would have he was loaded. This guy who was also doing like some kind of I guess American uh, house something. He would give out money for publications or something, buying a house or something. I don't know. And McMahon. Anyway, so his deal was he bought a house and it passed inspection. And then his wife died. And then he had like some I guess some kind of forensic testing done to his house, and they found out there was mold between the walls, and
Wow.
it was Stachybotrys, and Stachybotrys is a toxic mold that could kill you. It's usually the black mold, and it's usually I would have to say usually typically on paper products, cellulose products, wood, sheetrock, stuff of that nature. So
That's scary.
yeah, so that's something that could kill you. If you're in, breathing it for a long time. If you're just walking
Yeah, that's
by
kind
for a
of
minute,
scary.
it might just give you like some nasal conditions. But if you're living in it, it could definitely kill you. Just that's what happened to Ed McMahon's wife. So that's just
Wow.
one of the stories. So I don't
So
want to
that's
scare
why,
anybody, but that's
or
true.
it's good education so
Yeah,
people know what to look for. It's not to scare them, it's to save their life and
exactly.
keep them safe. And those are like a few things that I wanted to touch on because these are things that could be a health hazard. The radon, mold. We also have lead and asbestos. So I wanted to touch on lead and asbestos as well because lead paint could be in your home and you have no idea. And there's a lot of health issues that lead paint can cause.
Yeah, especially like liver damage, elderly people, children, especially children, because it's just dust on the window ledge or just dust from
Hmm.
opening and shutting the door would create, lead paint dust. And if they're licking their hands or eat, you know how children are. I mean,
Yeah,
I
touching
do it sometimes.
everything.
No, I don't eat lead, but I'm just saying I've done it when I was a kid. I didn't eat lead, but I had, we all do it. Like we put our fingers in our mouths. So it's just a natural thing for children to do. So definitely anything that could you have potential, uh, could have potential in any type of house that has lead if it was built. What year is it? 1978. Anything past 78, I believe, is when they banned the lead paint.
Yeah, so any home that was built before 1978
Yeah,
always want to do a lead test, because more than likely the paint has lead, and you want to be careful because it can cause a lot of problems. And again, you don't think that paint on a door is going to make you sick or cause any health issues, but it really does, and it can cause a lot of different things.
uh,
So
can,
that's
can, can I
another one you want to be careful with.
can I bring a bright light to that subject though? So
Mhm.
EPA they had stated that if you have lead paint in your house, a homeowner, if it's not peeling, a homeowner can recoat their house with two coats of high quality paint. And that's what the EPA says, and you'll be fine with that. The other thing too is what the EPA says, if you have asbestos floor tiles in your old basement or something, you don't have to take them out. The EPA says you encapsulate them, put another floor level system over it, because they don't want that all those tiles in their landfills. They rather just have it in place. They don't want it.
And isn't it
Sometimes,
worse when you start messing with it? And
yeah, yeah. If you start peeling it up and grinding it, you're creating all that dust. You're breathing it, so that's where you're going to have problems when you're breathing that dust. So it's best just leave it in place, encapsulate, put another floor system over top of it. So that
okay,
covers just two things right there.
good.
That's
Now,
two positives.
sorry,
Yeah,
because I'm always talking too fast.
yeah, that's good. I'm
I'm
sorry.
new with this, Scott, and everyone. I always tell them I'm hoping to get better as I go along. I'm
I'm no,
trying to.
this is my first podcast, so I hope I'm all
Is
right.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
So thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Oh, that's awesome. See, so everybody, we're new with this.
Yeah, we're rookies.
We're
Sorry.
rookies. We're learning as we go along. This is Scott's very first podcast, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
we're not rookies at what we do. We're just rookies at podcasting.
that
She's a
podcast.
great realtor, and I deal with good inspections.
And he's amazing home inspector. And look, I get very nervous, so I go to talk and I start stuttering because
It's natural, man.
I'm still nervous and new. But the important thing is we are bringing you very valuable information, and
Most
we're going to
important
get
part.
better at this, Scott.
Yeah, we will. It's the most important part, though, is the information. So, I
Yeah.
see all kinds of podcasts and stuff like that, and some of it's fun, some of it's like, what are they doing? So, anyway,
Hmm.
I think we're educational, and I think we're a little bit of fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you
I
want,
try to
I
keep
don't know.
it fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, we're just having fun here
I don't want to be all serious, and I'm just being me, keeping it just lighthearted and
and
having
educational.
fun, but also, like I said, trying to bring you some valuable information.
Yep.
Um, and so where are you normally finding most of the asbestos when you do find asbestos in a home, Scott?
That's a great question. So, these are older houses. They're usually prior 1950-ish kind of type houses, some of the 60s, but really around that age, and beyond and earlier. So those are the type of houses I usually find them in, and houses that are old, haven't been redone, that type of situation, like remodeled.
Okay.
So,
And also, I wanted to talk about sewer scope.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm doing video scoping on sewers, so I always say it's that time. I hate to be that person of bad news. I always come out with my gloves, slapping them on. Time for a colonoscopy for your house, right? Let's get the camera going. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
joke. I have fun with that stuff, but anyway, it is a dirty job. Someone's got to do it. I'm kidding, but yeah, um,
Now,
it's
now that's
very
a whole
important.
nother inspection, right?
It's a separate service because it's a specialized equipment, for one, and it's a concealed area, so it's a non-visual inspection. So we can't see through walls. We got special tools, got infrared cameras, do certain things. We really rely on what we see and what we're trained to do. But the sewer pipe is just a different camera. It's a different system. and it shows you like a lot of stuff that's going on in your drain that you couldn't even. I find all kinds of stuff in your drain systems I don't even want to talk about. But some of the funniest stuff that I've seen in drains were like money and stuff, but I don't want to go with the other stuff that's kind of like ooey and gooey. So let's just stay like what I find like as far as damage. So typically anything that's around 20 years or older, I definitely recommend a pipe scan because it's older pipe and it's cast iron, and it's probably going to just have a lot of corrosion inside. Could be collapsed, it could be constricted, it could have buildup in it. So there's a lot of things. Even if like I run a sewer pipe, if I run your water for a long time and everything's functional flow and it's going good, I still can't get in your pipe to look in there. So that's why it's great to have that sewer pipe camera, inspected because it could be a crack and in your pipe. It could be collapsed, could have tree roots, could have debris. The list goes on.
Wow.
So yeah, and foreign objects. So basically, a replacement for a sewer pipe. Does anybody know how much it would cost? I'll tell you. I'll save you a little bit. So, like my house, when I bought it, I didn't do sewer pipe scans, and I wish I did. And so, like typically, my house, I had a crack in my pipe. They had to rip everything back up from the street all the way up to my house into my basement.
Very
It was like
expensive.
awful. So not only it was disruptive to my house, but my family and everything. But it cost me a pretty penny. So it was about $19,000. Yeah, I financed it. So it
And
was.
how much is the inspection?
Oh yeah, the inspection was 295.
295 versus
Yeah. So
19,000.
I wish I did this like when I bought my house. I wish I did that. I didn't do that to my own house, and now I know like I never tell anybody to buy a house without it because I am a victim of my own problem. Like I failed to inspect my own sewer pipe. I inspected everything else about my house. I caught everything in it. I found the radon, the mold, the termites. I did all that stuff. I did
Wow.
electric, everything, structural. So I didn't do my sewer pipe. And there I was. Now I'm paying for it. So anyway, word for the rise, 295, get it done.
Versus 19,000.
Yep.
Because the thing is, if you get all these inspections up front and maybe total cost you 1,500, and you have all these major issues, we can talk to the seller side. Like, we cannot move forward with this until these repairs are fixed. And I make sure things are done before you sign on the dotted line and that home is yours and those problems are yours. We want to get them, the seller, to fix as much as we can to take that money load off of you before you get into that house. So $1,500 for if you have to get radon, sewer scope, basic inspection, termite, whatever, get them done. Because if you really love and only do it if you really know you love the house. Don't go to every house and you're not sure and you're like, let me get an inspection because that will get expensive.
Yeah, you
If
don't want to
you
see me that much.
if you love the house, you want this house, then go for all the inspections. But you know, um, anything else, Scott, you want to add? I know time flies when we're having
Nah, if you're
fun.
still if you're still like interested, I don't know if you can see my
I'll post it
barcode.
up on Facebook.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's cool. And this is me if you need me right here. And also, I'm always available if you text me. My text number's on there. You can always text me if you have questions. I'm always available. If you have anything when it comes to home inspections about your new property, I'm always here for you guys.
So where can people find you, Scott?
You can find me at philadelphia.pillartopost.com.
Okay.
Philadelphia, our city, our county, Philadelphia dot pillar2post.com. And
And
you'll get
so,
my website and you'll see like all my prices. You can shop around on there and pick out every ones you want. Like hey, I want to see what the 360 does over here, what that price costs, or I want to see how much it all adds up. You can compile all that up, add it all up, or deduct stuff, whatever you want to do. The choice is yours. But the thing is always just make sure like you do your due diligence and the most important things. Just don't go out and just get everything underneath the sun that you don't need. Because if I get out there and I say, hey, you need this, then you save some money because you didn't. What I'm trying to say, I'm sorry, you would just call and says order basic inspection. If I say, hey, you need termite stuff or you need sewer pipe scan or you need mold stuff, I'll tell you that unless your mortgage company requires it, that information. But if I'm out there and I see something's going to be detrimental to your house and your family, I'm going to say, hey, you should have this further investigated or have it repaired. So I won't let you down. And also your realtor, Christina, she's great. She's gonna walk you through all these processes. And I've seen her in action. She's really good at what she does. And
Thank
she's
you.
very sincere. Deals and heels. Bam.
Deals and heels, baby.
Yeah.
And Scott, I'll put your website on under this Facebook Live. This way you know where to find Scott, pillar to post. And if you are ready to buy a home, I'm going to let me be your agent because I do care. I do a good job. And we'll have Scott, inspect your home to make sure you're not getting into a what, Scott? What's the
Money
movie?
pit.
A money pit. We don't want you to get into a money pit.
That's right.
So thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate you. And I'm really glad that this is your first time on a podcast and it was Deals and Heels.
Yeah, man, we're dealing and wheeling over here. So
We
hey,
broke you in. Now you're
yeah,
ready for more.
yep. Hey, happy holidays, everybody, and I appreciate everything. And you guys have a blessed New Year.
You too, Scott. Thank you so much. And
All right, man.
I look forward to talking to you again and having you back sometime.
All right, thank you so much.
Have a good holiday.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. We will not be here the next 2 weeks for the holidays. So Christmas, New Year's, I'm going to be spending time with my family. So we'll be back after that. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Please follow our YouTube page and you can see all the good information that we have. Have a blessed holiday. I love you all. Deals and heels, baby. Mwah. We'll be back January 7th with a wonderful guest bringing you more valuable information, ladies. Love you. Have a happy new year. 2026, let's bring it in strong. Bye.